Welcome to the Purple Circle, the podcast where women rise, awaken their power, and create success on their own terms. I'm Dr. Sandi Williams, your guide on this amazing journey of spiritual growth, mindset shifts, and success strategies that fuel every area of your life. Here we go, unpacking wisdom, sharing powerful stories, and unlocking the secrets of living boldly and unapologetically. So if you're ready, let's go. Step into the Purple Circle. The Purple Circle. Women of grace and women of power. This week, I've been thinking of the power of the mind and the intrusive thoughts that jump in. How do we control the intrusive thoughts, rein them in, so to speak, so they will not disrupt our energy or our energy flow? Welcome to the Purple Circle. I'm your host, Dr. Sandi Williams, and today's sacred teaching is the 3-step release. Lay it down, set it aside, let it go. Today, we're stepping into a practice that is simple in language, but powerful in impact, the art of creating a quiet mind. We want to first identify the intruders, the laundry list of mental intruders. The mind intruders come in different categories. Some days the mind is crowded with them. Memories, worries, old conversations, unfinished business, and emotional echoes that rise without warning. The intruders, they show up as the sting of an old hurt, the replay of a conversation we wish we had gone differently, the tension of a relationship that never found closure, the fear of what might happen, the doubt about who you are, the comparison that steals your joy. They drift in like uninvited guests. And for years, many of us let them stay. We somehow have allowed the thought to carry us away, knock us off our box, bring in sadness instead of joy. The goal, however, for us must be and will be to achieve quiet mind, a state that observes thought without being carried away by it. How do we do this is a 3-step process I learned from a master teacher, Kurt Abraham. We achieve it not by fighting our thoughts, not by suppressing our emotions, but by gently placing them down, like setting a heavy bag on the ground after carrying it too long, setting it aside and letting it go. Lay it down. This is the act of stopping the momentum. When intruders' thoughts arise, you recognize it and immediately stop the fire. Set it aside. This is about placement. You aren't destroying the thought. You're simply choosing not to give it your focus. And finally, let it go. This is the final release. Let it go. That's an old fear. That's a memory trying to pull me back. That's a story I've been told myself far too long. You don't judge it. You don't argue with it. You simply recognize it. And in that recognition, you gain the power to let it go. Say it slowly. I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to set this aside. And I'm going to let it go. Why letting it go matters. Holding on keeps you tied to the past. It keeps you in conversations that ended years ago. It keeps you in emotional rooms you've outgrown. It keeps you reliving moments that no longer deserve your energy. Letting go doesn't erase what happened. It simply frees you from carrying it any longer. When you release, the resentment loses its fire. The hurt loses its sharpness. The memory loses its authority. And the story itself loses its grip. You reclaim your mind. You reclaim your peace. And when we do this, then we can enter this state, this gift of the quiet mind. A quiet mind is not empty. It is spacious. It is a mind where thoughts can come and go without attaching themselves to your spirit. In quiet mind, compassion grows, clarity sharpens, joy rises, your heart softens, your energy becomes lighter, your spirit becomes more available to the present moment. A quiet mind is a gift you give yourself every time you choose not to carry that which is just too heavy. So as you move through your day, notice what tries to rise. Notice what thoughts continue to come up over and over again. Notice what tries to pull you back into your old self or old patterns. And instead of engaging, practice the 3-step release. Lay it down, set it aside, and let it go. Now, let's consciously shift. Our conscious shift word today is called Rapha. It's spelled Raphah, and it means to loosen, to relax, to release, to let go, to cease, to allow something to fall away. Rapha is perfect because it expresses a shift in your posture from tension to ease, a release of control, letting what rises fall away, a softening, loosening that emotional fist, a surrender of old patterns, ceasing to feed them. Rapha, say it to yourself, embrace it, and live it. Thank you for joining me today in the Purple Circle. If this message reached you, share with a sister or someone may just need to hear this message today. Visit purplecirclepodcast.com to download your free guide for 5 steps to awaken your inner power and the Transformational Companion Journal. Check out my new book, The Power to Change, A Woman's Guide to Manifest the Desires of Your Heart. Follow us on Instagram at A Purple Circle Podcast. And until next time, remember, Queens, you are powerful, you are worthy, and you are capable of transformation beyond your wildest dreams. Step boldly into your purpose and let's create magic together in the Purple Circle.